So let me go ahead and introduce our guest speaker. One of the most prolific natural medicine writers of the 21st century, Scott Johnson has empowered tens of thousands of people to realize a greater natural wellness across more than a dozen books and over 300 articles in online and print publications. His research focuses on medicinal essential oils and other clinical application for the leading ailments affecting modern society. He's one of the world's leading experts on essential oils and supercritical essential oils. Scott pioneered evidence-based essential oil therapy, which combines ancient healing practices with modern science to maximize their benefits. Another research focus for him is the safe use of essential oils, and he's published internationally on the subject. His diverse educational background and work experience allow him to present complex health topics to any audience. He's an acclaimed speaker and has delivered keynote presentations across North America, Europe, and Asia. He travels the globe carrying his passion for people and natural medicine. I'll also add that Scott also just started a new podcast, so I'll plug that. It's called Regaining Health and Humanity, available wherever podcasts are available. Is that true, Scott? Scott is
Yeah,
going to talk to us specifically about the
yep.
BOGO pairings, and then we'll leave time for you to ask any questions that you might have. So with that, take it away, Scott.
Thanks, Mike, and thanks everyone for attending today. It's a pleasure being with you, and I definitely encourage you to look at some of those events Mike talked about, the Reclaim Your Health events. I hope there are a lot of those this year, so that gives me more opportunity to kind of escape my office and be able to go out and be among you guys and rub shoulders and deliver some science and education. So those are great events, and I've enjoyed all the ones that I've been invited to attend. As Mike talked about, we're going to talk about the essential oils that are in the BOGOs, and the first is the Helichrysum Touch and Frankincense Touch, and these are really two of the most powerful essential oils that just have great benefits. And so I really like this combination. When you think of Helichrysum, it is very unique in its chemical composition. It has constituents in it at higher levels that are not typically seen in other essential oils. It's really high in something called nitryl acetate. And then alpha pinene is another one of its major chemical constituents, which it shares with frankincense. And then one of the things that's really unique about it is it contains these diketones that are called italodiones. And some experts believe that these diketones are actually some of the major drivers of the efficacy and the benefits that you see from Helichrysum essential oil, which is great because the doTERRA helichrysum, actually the way we've sourced this and the chemical composition that we get actually emphasizes these diketones in the helichrysum that doTERRA offers, and so it gives us a lot more of these beneficial constituents that will help to give us the benefits that Helichrysum is known for. When I think of Helichrysum Touch, I think of all things skin first and foremost, because it's very rejuvenating, it's restorative, and it can improve the appearance of the skin. I'll talk about just a couple of things in the research that are showing how it does so. There's been two separate preclinical models that looked at the benefits of Helichrysum oil on skin. And what the research found was that it supports normal wound healing processes. And the second one found that it actually inhibits two enzymes that are, they basically are something that help, they cause the skin to age and wrinkle and lose its elasticity. So these enzymes that it inhibits are collagenase and elastase. So this means that Helichrysum can help to restore damaged skin, support the normal wound healing processes that occur in the skin, as well as to help keep the skin more firm and flexible as we age. Now, the other thing that's great about these preclinical models was that one of them also noted that Helichrysum had the ability to help to fade scars. And so this is something that maybe a lot of us have some things that didn't heal up as great as we would like to. So we can use this to help fade those, according to the preclinical research. Frankincense also has some unique constituents in it. It's predominantly alpha pinene and limonene. And so these are very common essential oil constituents, but it also contains about 2.5% of these things that are unique diterpenes. So you don't commonly see diterpenes in essential oils because they're heavier, larger weight molecules that just don't tend to come across during a steam or hydrodistillation process very easily. But frankincense essential oil does contain an appreciable amount of them. And when I'm talking about diterpenes, I'm talking about incensol acetate, sembranoids, serotyl, alpha-phenylgreen dimers, and then something that's called verticilla 427 1-triene. So I know these are a mouthful because they're chemical names, But these diterpenes are really unique, and some of the research has actually looked into particularly the incensol and incensol acetate and attributed a lot of the mood enhancing benefits of frankincense to these diterpenes. When it's in touch format, it's another one that's really great for all things skin. In fact, they would be great if you use them together, both Helichrysum Touch and frankincense on skin spots, or to promote youthful complexion or younger looking skin and reduce the visible signs of aging. When you look at the frankincense research, preclinical research showed that it can actually reduce the appearance of wrinkles and skin aging. So that's obviously a great skin benefit. Another interesting thing, there was a case study that showed that frankincense, when it's applied topically, was able to reduce fatigue that was associated with some medical treatments that this individual was enduring. And so that's something that I think is great, because there are a lot of medical treatments that trigger fatigue, and there's also fatigue that just occurs like the afternoon slump that many of us get. And so instead of maybe jumping for the next cup of coffee or a cup of something that's got caffeine in it, maybe frankincense might be a good option to help us to have less fatigue and have that more mental alertness and focus. In addition, I really like frankincense for its soothing benefits when it's used as part of a massage. So rub it on your back, put it on your knees, or other trouble spots, and massage that frankincense touch into the area. There is supporting research showing that that's beneficial. A clinical study actually found that when you combine frankincense with myrrh as part of a massage, it can actually significantly ease back discomfort and improve back function. So that's another thing that you could potentially use that frankincense touch for. Our next oils are Melissa